Even though it's February, it sure feels like political season just outside of the nation's capital. I'm here at the 2024 Conservative Political Action Conference, where Republicans and conservative-leaning voters have gathered to attend speeches, go to events, and get fired up ahead of this year's general election.
We've been sitting for most of the speakers. We came up on Wednesday, so we're very interested in all of this. Not just Trump, but mostly for Trump.
At CPAC 2024, globalism is going to die.
There's no secret that CPAC is Donald Trump territory, but I thought it would be important to speak to young attendees about CPAC's significance in the political process and how it might benefit them.
I feel like CPAC really shows the thriving conservative movement, which is really good for the next upcoming election.
I think CPAC is very important for a lot of young conservatives to come here and to network with so many other people. CPAC is like no other conference I've ever been to. There are members of Congress walking around. There's prominent members in the Republican Party just walking around that you can ask for interviews, that you can talk to, you could get a business card from. And I think that this is so crucial for young conservatives to make their mark in the Republican Party.
I think CPAC should be a lot more encompassing of the entire conservative movement. So that might include paleo-conservatives, conservative libertarians, neo-conservatives, etc. It should include the entire conservative movement, and then just allow the audience to really decide how they feel about them. I mean, there's a lot of speakers I feel could be included, but aren't because they're either too far from Donald Trump or aren't like Donald Trump enough. I feel there should be a bit more emphasis on the conservative movement as a whole.
So I'm really interested in politics and international politics in Spain, but I thought it was a great opportunity to learn more about politics, and I mean the US is a role model to follow, so I just came to learn more and to discover.
One of the true benefits of an event like this is for those running for office to interact with prospective voters and make their case to the American people. One of those candidates is Kari Lake, and for her to have success in the swing state of Arizona, she'll need support from independents. Kari, do you plan on winning support from independents? How does your campaign plan to do that?
I am winning support from independents. Absolutely. A lot of independents are just people who are conservative-minded, who are fed up with the Republican-Democrat politics. I don't care if you're in the Democrat Party, Independent Party, Republican Party, Pizza Party, or Green Party. I want your vote.
With the country being so fiercely divided, I asked Congresswoman Kat Cammack of Florida if she's hopeful her party will maintain control of the House next year.
Right now I'm focused on keeping the damn House. I'd love to expand it, but we gotta keep it.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the next president of the United States, President Donald J. Trump.
So as National Press Secretary, it's my job to go on television and do interviews like this one to relay the president's message of making this country great again, securing our southern border, rebuilding our economy, ending the wars that we've seen take hold under Joe Biden's administration in the past few years, restoring peace around this world. That is what making America great again entails. And so it's our job to relay that message on behalf of the president every day. CPAC is ground zero for the conservative movement. You see so many wonderful activists here who are involved in their state and local party, many of them running for office themselves. It's an amazing gathering every single year of just the best and the brightest in our movement, and people that, turn out the vote in their respective counties and states. And so the president is very excited to address these folks today. Rally the base, rally the troops as we head into this general election.
President Bukele from El Salvador said, America's like a frog in water that's beginning to boil. And when the frog realizes the water's boiling, it's too late for the frog to jump out. The question we all have to ask ourselves is it too late to turn it around? I think we're almost there. We can do it, but it starts with a victory this year.
Now, being a political conference, CPAC has a lot to offer, and there's a ton of people here from all different age groups, from college students to people that are retired. If you want to learn more about CPAC and what they have to offer, you can go to cpac.org. At the Gaylord National Harbor, I'm Michael Dane.